Hey guys, it's Belinda. Welcome to my channel, Oh Wow, Overcomers with Our Word. Guys, we are coming so fast upon this holiday season. Where has this year gone? I've been out the past few days and I've seen people getting ready. They're doing all their grocery shopping, getting prepared for family members to be coming in, or they're going to be traveling. You know, even a couple of weeks ago, some of my neighbors are so excited about this holiday season that they had already put their lights up on their houses and Christmas trees are up, and we haven't even had Thanksgiving. I was in the grocery store the other day, picking up some groceries myself, and I ran up on this artichoke. And as I was looking at it, it so reminded me, one, of how my heart looked and felt so many years ago before I undertook my process of forgiveness. For as many people that are excited about this holiday season, there are so many people where this season fills them with anxiety and depression, sadness. People are holding on to, anger and resentment from past offenses, and families are torn apart and just disjointed. When I was looking at this, I thought, this artichoke has these thorny layers on it, but the most coveted part of this is the heart. And when you go to any of your finer restaurants, that's the only part of this that you're going to ever see, because they do the tough work of pulling this apart to get to the good part of this. Guys, that's what we're going to have to do with our hearts. We're going to have to sit and examine all of these things that we're holding on to, and then begin to cut off these little thorny ends. And then you're going to have to do what? Apply some heat to this thing. That's the only way this is going to be edible. You're going to have to steam it or boil it or grill it to do it, to soften this up so you can pull away all of these layers and layers to get to this goodness here. Guys, and that's what forgiveness looks like. You think you've done it. You think you've analyzed that situation with your brother. You think you've analyzed that situation with your aunt or your mom or your cousins or your ex-spouse. But you got to keep going through and pulling back and pulling back and pulling back until you get to that good part in there. Because ultimately, that's what we all want, is to get back to that loving part of who we were before the offense happened. That's what we should desire for our families, to get us back to that good space. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but what I am going to tell you guys is you can't force those other people, the family members, the ex-spouses, you can't force them to have those conversations. You can't force them to undertake this process with you. This is a work that you will have to do. And as you begin to do it, guys, you'll begin to see it'll get easier. You'll pull back another layer and another layer and another layer until what? You've gotten back to that good part of your heart, that fleshly part of who you once were. And then your eyes become clear. And then you do what? You see yourself better. You see situations better. You see your family in a different light. And not to excuse anything that anybody has ever done, but then you'll begin to see what? Probably just how much pain they're in, how broken they were and are, that caused the offenses that they brought into your life. Guys, I want to tell you, you're more than worth it. Undertaking this process will be more than worth it to you. Isn't it worth it to get you back to that loving part of who you once were? During this holiday season, guys, it's going to bring up a lot of memories, but I know you can do it. I want to encourage you to keep going in this process of forgiveness. Why? Because this life is forgiveness school. And as many of us that will conquer our past so that we can now look forward to these bright futures, I want to warn you, more offenses will come. But you know what will happen? You will be better armed after having gone through the process of forgiveness. You will be wiser to avoid some of those situations, to not bring them that close to your heart again. So guys, I wish you well this holiday season, your Thanksgivings and your Christmases that you'll celebrate with your family and friends. But the most important gift you can give yourself is the gift of forgiveness, the gift of letting it all go. See you later, guys.